Hello folks, and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. Let's go and wake up and go start our new shift. We do have a couple things to afford here, so let's go to the equipment room. Let's see, laser cutter's basically done. Got a few minor upgrades there. There we go, so that's it for the laser cutter. So one little thing here for the charge push force. 29. Can I afford anything for 29? I definitely don't want to be faster, so no thanks. We're done with the scanner. Done with the helmet. Okay, the work suit's got a bit more to do. And the demo charges has a lot more to do. Less worried about the auto-deploy? Impact-based deploy mechanisms and demo charges alone. Thrown charges deploying a contact with the surface. That sounds not safe. Self-cleanup's good. I like that. And capacity's good. So I think we'll do capacity, self-cleanup, and repair, but I don't think we're going to do this part. I think these are not good. I mean, being able to disarm, I guess, is fine, except the fact that, you know, why the hell did you place it there in the first place, you big moron? You know? So I think we just let that be. Alright. Let's go. Alright, brand new ship. We're gonna go and do a bigger ship this time. Sure. Let's do a class 2 reactor. Thruster class 2 is not too bad. I'm looking for an AI ship at all, but maybe that's just not a thing. Quasar thruster I'd prefer not to do again if we don't have to. I don't see any AI ships. Okay, that's fine. Here, station operators then. It's a little bit bigger. It'll have a lot of stuff inside to, a lot of seats inside. But that's how it goes sometimes. Let's go. Yeah, the pipe networks have indicator lights. That's very, very handy information. We got some tethers.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
tethers restored.
Okay, let's go inside and see how easy this thing is to decompress. No idea where the airlock is. It should be, I would expect to be on this side. It is not. Maybe it's up top. There it is. You have two right on top. Okay.
Airlock depressurizing.
Alright, easy way in. Just please let the regulator actually work.
Airlock pressurizing.
The trouble is, a big ship like this, it's not always going to work the way you want it to. What do we got? No regulator immediately there. Where is the regulator? Don't see one. Maybe there was one over by the ECU. Here we go. There's no door here, right? Yeah, there's no door here, so this should just work. Did seal a couple of things, but at least the main compartment's not a worry. Alright, so we need to make sure that we're secure. And then do this. Yep, that was about to happen. It's okay. Wonderful beauty of magnets is that we still maintained our hold. Let's see. Then this one up here should go to the internals, I would expect. So we go ahead and grab on. And then pull this. Yep, that's the internals. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of a panic, but no worries. Is that a new poster? If that is a new poster, I'll grab that. Okay, then this is the airlock that I think we used to get outside, so we open this up like normal, I think.
Airlock depressurizing.
Yeah, that just depressurizes. This is the first class compartment, I want to say, so let's grab on and then open. Yep, that's first class compartment. The regulator did break, but what are you going to do? Like, how is he going to get in there? Okay, and this should be the cargo compartment. This hard cargo here worries me a little bit. there a better way to do this? Not sure. All these regulators are just broken. If I go out to... Yeah, okay, let me go out first. We don't have to open up everything right now. Mainly the deal is we should probably go ahead and detach the thrusters. That's going to be the biggest problem otherwise. There we go. And then one more. Okay, that's all the thrusters done. Still got fuel going and coolant going, so that's good. Let's go ahead and detach some of this stuff. As much as possible, really. Making sure any of this is detachable. Looks good, looks good. The airlock is going to be pressurized. Right, we have the power generator there. Just shooting over the keel. No big deal. That just pops right out. Great. Oh, good. Then you go that way for me, will you? Okay. There should be a part that connects the... Okay, here's the cockpit here.
Object accepted for
Don't know if the
processing.
keel is necessarily one we need to move, but probably is. I mean, at some point, right? Yeah, we should probably go and take this out. Okay, and you should connect over here, maybe. I don't know. Don't see a connection point for any of this. Which seems odd. The light's still on, which is also weird. If I do this, that should shut off the light. Yeah, there we go. That shut off the light. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab that light and shove it right down there. You go that way.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
That looks separatable. It is separate. Already, huh? Okay. Oh, except the whole thing's... Okay. It's bigger than I expected it to be. That's kind of my bad. It's kind of tumbling over itself right now. Okay.
Applying credit to
Tether
account.
stop. I mean, I want to pull you both in the same processor. That sounds like a great idea. Let me go ahead and yank the cryo stuff out first.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Now we should be able to go ahead and just tether you two lovebirds together, and away you go. So, there and there should do it. Just pull you two giant things off into the wilderness. Should just work. It's slow, but it is getting there. Okay, fine. Working. Okay, well that actually makes it dead simple then. Don't move that way. Yep, bonk into me, that's fine. If I remember correctly, this doesn't come apart until some condition is met, but we don't actually know what it is. Could pop the airlock. That's a little tempting, actually. I should pop both airlocks, I guess. This one over here, I think, is the one that's depressurized. Yes. Okay, so this one first.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Yeah, there we go. Right there. I wonder if airlocks are actually like this simple in real life. There's got to be something like it, obviously, for a lot of ships. I know that the shuttle actually doesn't have room for something this complicated. The space shuttle, but of course, space shuttle was like 80s technology, I want to say, so we probably do better now. Just don't know what the current status is.
Salvage secured.
Oh, we lost the airlock
Applying
console. These things
credit.
happen. Let's see. That is a circuit. Oops. Okay. Well, that's lost forever. Oh, maybe not. I got it. There we go.
Object accepted for processing.
Don't see a light there, so go ahead and go in. The keel here we can separate. Don't see any lights on it, so again, just go ahead and head that in. Okay. Now, this airlock is technically... Oh, I probably shouldn't have pulled that off. I can open it from this side, though. If we don't want to explosive decompress, and we usually don't,
Transferring
then
credit.
let me go ahead and pull the
Valuable object processed.
controls here.
Credits deposited.
Okay, I was worried about this because I thought this was a cargo area, but this is actually an airlock.
Airlock depressurizing.
And it should just work as normal, and then we can go ahead and cut it. Might as well pull the ladder up after me. Nobody really needs the ladder. So, I'm wondering about this ladder. Does this mean that they launch from Earth? It would explain the up-down orientation they're using. So otherwise, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right?
Credit applied.
So they must be boarding and exiting in a gravity well. Because otherwise, it makes no sense to have an up and down. That must also be a really long trip. I guess it depends where they're going, right? If they're going to, like, the moon, if you go there full thrust, I think it takes, like, 6 hours or something like that. Now, granted, if you don't go full thrust, like the Apollo missions did, I think the Apollo missions took, I want to say 3 days. Which isn't actually that bad to go to the frickin' moon. But it is a long trip. You go to the Mars, the same idea. Then I think it takes you... Well, it depends where Mars is, right? It's not always going to be, like, right across from Earth. It might be, like, on the other side of the sun. In which case, that's going to take, obviously, longer. I think the average time to go to Mars is, like, 6 months. Something like that. Oh, interesting. That's not actually the one I wanted to pull, but okay. And then you go with it. And it's all just... cascade there. Thank you. You go ahead and dump in the barge. There you go.
Processor deposited.
I suppose this is supposed to be like deep in the future, right? This is supposed to be like the year 22 something, maybe even 23 something.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Which means maybe like gravity wells are just a solved problem now. I mean, the grappling device that we have here indicates that it must be, because how else would you do something like this?
Credits deposited.
Okay, let's see. I need to pull... Well, the cargo there is kind of weird. Let me go and pull you out of there. Probably got there because of all the decompression nonsense where it's going on. So, there you go. That's a keel, so let me go and pull you
Salvage secured.
over
Account
that
credit
way.
applied.
Just don't hit me, and we're good. Let's see.
Processing valuable objects.
How do I want to do this?
Credits awarded.
I want to make sure not to cut anything too important. That's fine. And that's probably fine. Is that a data drive right there? I think it is. Okay, cut you. And we just cut everything we possibly can, as long as it's not the coolant, and there shouldn't be coolant this high up. Then it should be totally fine to pull. And we just should be able to pull everything off of it and just dump it all in the processor. Red light there kind of bothers me a little bit, but I think that's... Is that a reflection of the reactor? Why is the reactor red? The reactor apparently has full health, from what I can tell. I'm not sure why the reactor would be red. Okay, that was kind of weird. I didn't expect that to work. It's not immediately. Okay, that goes furnace. Alright, that's easy. Just dump you straight into the furnace, please. Thank you. That went right over my head, but that's alright. Okay, you go to the processor. You are a sensor tower. We just pull you right off.
Transferring credits.
And then you go in the barge. That's a great swing. You go that way, please.
Salvage deposit secured.
I can lift
Credits
you up now, I
awarded.
think. Yep, there we go. And you go that way. We usually don't put a lot of tethers, but that's how it goes sometimes. That is another furnace piece. Oh, the only part of that goes to the furnace. Oh, this is one of those. Okay, let me pull you up towards the jack, because I don't know what to do with
accepted
this.
for processing.
Probably just need to cut it. But my guess is, yeah, there's nanocarbon in the middle, so that's going to be a little more difficult to cut than I want it to be. Oh, hey, it's a credit drive. Even better. More money for me.
Salvage goal
Radiation thing, we'll deal with that later. Okay, so I didn't cut anything below, so let's go ahead and do that. So make sure something can get below. There we go. The radiation filter is going to be annoying, but we can do it. I can get more done this shift than we ever have before. That'd be great. The reactor is definitely something we want to pull. Interesting. Quite the bounce. Don't know if I agree with it, but it was interesting. Come down here. And you go that way. You, I don't think have any lights. Do not have any lights. I think you go that way as well. I don't think there are any lights attached to any of these.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Both you pull. Oh, I don't think this one can pull. Yeah. I mean, I keep trying. I should keep trying with this. Oh, there we go. It looks like it's trying to separate. It's really trying. The grapple, I think, is just not working with it. Okay, what if we do... What if we pull you to a jack? I did lose an aluminum there. It's like flashing between red and blue, and I don't understand why that's happening. It's trying to pull it. Yeah, it's just not enough juice or something. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. Or I just haven't disconnected the right things, apparently. Okay, we leave the keels one big long section for as long as possible. That'll probably help. The bigger the part that goes in the processor, the easier it'll be overall. Oops. So, like, this is a huge piece right here. That'll separate. That'll separate. So I guess there is a size limit to how big the keel can be. We've run into that problem before. Like, we tried to drag the entire keel all at once into the processor, and the game's like, nah, not doing that. There is a size limit, so we're going to assume that's it there. Though it might be earlier. Those thrusters are just all over the place. That's too bad. We'll be able to clean those up, though. I don't think anything's directly going to the nacelles, so we should be able to just unplug those and be good. Yeah, nothing's going to the nacelles. Alright. As long as nothing explodes, we should be able to just pull those right out. Speaking of explosions, I see some red here that we're going to have to deal with. That thruster fuel. Which is still attached at least, so that's good. Yeah, we just want to cut everything we possibly can. As long as it's not actually coolant or anything, we should be good. Should do it, right? There's a longer piece of keel here, but that's okay. There's a lot of lights, but that's okay too. So let me go ahead and pull this. Once I cut it away, we'll go and drop the nacelle on the barge. You can just shove against it here. Bonk. Okay. Alright, so then you go in the barge, please. You. Should be able to do the same thing the other side. Alright, I don't think I detached those. I detached one of them. I detached the lower ones, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Salvage deposit.
The lower ones are
confirmed.
detached.
Applying credit.
The upper ones are definitely not. Huh. Somehow I missed that. Guess I wasn't looking for it.
Salvage secured. Applying
Okay,
credit.
should be able to make this shot, right? Wait for it. There. That was perfect. Look at that. That's going right in. No problems. Next two are going to be a little more difficult shot. We can do it.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Right there. Okay, we're going to have to go up a little bit. Right about here should be good. Wait for it. There. Alright, good. Hit the rims, but that's okay. That's still a shot that goes in. I mean, you do love it when there's nothing but net, but come on, it can't happen every time. There we go, same deal here. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I'm not sure that was good. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Let the point guard take it. Alright, what did I miss down here? Ah, okay, well, same deal, just different places. I was really thinking for some reason that one of these was attached to the reactor and one of them wasn't. I'm a little unclear how these are supposed to work anyway. Like, does the power just magically flow from the reactor to the thrusters? Are they self-contained thrusters? They actually reactionless drives, which I guess could be a thing. And reactionless drives right now are more theorized than anything else. I mean, everything requires a reaction right now. But theoretically, like if we do like an Albuquerque drive that actually does like interstellar travel, theoretically that'd be a reactionless drive. But it's all theory. We don't know anything. Let's see. So, we should be able to pull out all these processor bits.
Salvage registered.
That one's not coming out. Why isn't that one coming out? This one? Not according to this. Let me separate this here. It's part of the keel, though, so that shouldn't actually matter. Pull you up. You're going into the processor, please. There you go. Pull you up and same deal.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
It's quite the flip, but it totally worked. Okay, you... Yeah, see, you're not separable for some reason. Why aren't you separating? There's nothing here to cut. I wonder if maybe because it's tied to the reactor piece somehow, but I don't see how that could be true. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so that did separate out. That's weird. Don't go into the furnace. You are not allowed to go into the furnace. I don't think I can stop it. We can stop some of this, though. You can go into the furnace all you like. I don't care about you.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, how are we going to do this? You go to the barge. I'm going to need to pull some of this to the jacks for sure. You go to the barge.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
You go to the barge. Okay, no, I did stop. We do have some kind of inertia here.
Reward.
I don't know if there's some kind of like air or something, but there's some kind of inertia going on. I'm totally okay with taking advantage of. Yeah, you need to go to the jack. You need to go to that jack over there, please. You can just dump in the processor, I think.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping
Hey,
below
the thing I need to breathe.
profitable
Right,
levels.
let's go and take care of that.
Processing valuable object.
Okay, we lost the light. It was probably attached to the keel. These things happen. Brake. This is exactly why I don't need faster thrusters. Our thrusters are plenty fast. And if we need to move faster, we use the grapple. It's like faster thrusters in themselves are not useful. Okay, that did actually pull... It looked like that pulled away. It did pull away from the cockpit. Okay, that's totally doable. Okay, dump there. That's going to take a long time to get away from the furnace, but I don't think it's actually in the furnace's gravitational field. Just to be on the safe side, though, let me go ahead and do that with 2 tethers. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, I kind of knocked this other one over towards the furnace. That could be bad. You come over here. You're going to dump into there. Yeah, I think this one's still moving, so let me get you moved over here. And in fact, I'm going to do that with 2, because again, it's safer. And while that's happening, pull the lights. Yeah, that furnace is really hungry. It almost has it, too. Give me 3 tethers.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Come on, that's got to be strong enough. Okay, it is. It's moving away. We're good. We're good. Not for sure we were in danger there, but we're actually good.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, while those whole pieces are moving, we can do the bottom
Salvage
hole.
deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, all those should be movable, though it looks like it's still joined to the keel. There we go. Okay, so you go right in there, please. This keel might be too big. We'll see how it goes.
Processor deposit.
Oh, did that? Oh, that didn't work. That didn't
Credits
work.
awarded.
It's okay. It'll bonk against and lose the. Yeah, it lost the tether. Let me bring you up here. No, definitely lose the tether. Okay, then you two join together, and then you go that way, please. If you take this with you, that'd be great. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but it might be.
Processing valuable deposit.
That seems like a broken tether to me. Yeah, that tether is not working. This too big? Might be too big. Okay, break the tethers. Are we ready to break tethers, though? We got some stuff moving around. That's... Okay, no, they're all towards the jacks. Okay, we're good. Break the tethers. Let me see if I can just push this. It's quite the bounce. It is in the gravitational pull of the processor. Or no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Come on, get in there.
Accepted for processing.
There we go. That did it. Okay, this is a furnace plus processor piece. Let me save that for last. I can pull you away, though. Or you can pull yourself away. I don't really care how that happens as long as it's done. Come down this way. I should be able to just push you in. If I time this right. Okay, this one is moving for some reason, but that shouldn't be moving.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
Alright, let's see if we can cut this bad boy.
Salvage goal obtained.
And cut it in the exact right spot.
Rewards assigned.
Okay, right about here. Interesting. Not expecting that to separate the way it did, but okay. I don't know why it's... Yeah, I don't get it, but it worked. So there's another one we shoved to a jack to deal with later. I don't see it now. Where is
Processing
it?
valuable deposit.
This one? I think it's
Credits
this one.
transferred.
Okay, here we go. Same idea. If this part goes to the furnace, so if I cut here on the same route. Almost. I think we do actually need to cut this part. And then this part. That is separable, so then this goes there. Go on. Oh, not actually. I didn't tie it together. You go that way. There you go. Maybe I'll hold on to this. And dump it in the furnace. There we go.
Material deposited.
Okay, that's just about
Account
all
credit
of the
applied.
hull pieces. I think we'll have one more. Down here, right?
Processing
Or
valuable
keel
object.
part. Oh no, actually that's all the hull pieces. I don't see any more hull. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Hold the light off. There we go. No, don't get in there. We can get it back.
Secured.
It's one of the great things about the barge. If it gets rejected, we can always pull it out. Come on, this way, this way, this way. Go. Okay.
Processing object. Applying credit
All
to
right.
account.
Let's pull the reactor. I think it's about time. So how are we gonna do the reactor here? Well, I think what we need to do is pull it up, right? Because we can't pull it down, because down towards the barge is where all the piping
Salvage
is.
deposit confirmed.
There's nothing really we can
Applying
cut
credit.
there without blowing stuff up. So we've got to cut up here. Now, the safest thing to do is probably to pull this off, but it won't actually come off by itself. I can vaporize it. That's questionable, though. I think that might be the only way to go. Well, I could vaporize the edges. I can vaporize those edges.
Account credit
And
applied.
I think this part will come off. Let's find out. And we're definitely gonna just waste some of this, but it's only 3,000 credits each. That's not bad. When you're talking about millions, like, saving a couple thousand credits means nothing. Pull you out. There you go. You go in the barge. And then last one to burn.
Salvage accepted.
Okay,
Credit
and this should come
applied.
out, right? Yeah, there you go. That comes right out. I think it shows the furnace anyway. Okay, there you go. That won't come out until the cladding comes off. Let's try this in order so I don't actually
Object
miss anything.
accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
As long as I can see it, we should be able to pull it. So, over here. Yeah, if I don't do this in order, I might miss one of them and then wonder why the top doesn't come off. I don't think it's ever... I think that happened once. It happened like when I was very first starting to understand how to pull these apart. Alright, way to go.
Deposit accepted.
Reactor is a little damaged now, unfortunately, but that always happens whenever you pull away the reactor cladding. Come on now. Not yet. One more, right there. Okay. That still hasn't gone in yet. We're gonna pull you in. Okay, take this off. That also goes to the processor. There you go.
Tether supplies are low.
Those supplies are a little low. We're okay. Okay, we yanked the reactor right out.
Processor deposit accepted.
We have lots of time before it
Credits
blows.
awarded.
And then away you go. And we're good.
Reactor meltdown triggered. Action urgently required.
Oh, we're fine. Don't worry about it.
Salvage goal
Okay.
reached. Rewards assigned.
This has nothing special in it. I think we just pulled it over here to make sure it didn't jump in the furnace. So wait, you go that way. Might be true over here too. Don't see any lights, so yeah, same deal. You go that way. Okay, let's go grab some tethers and some more oxygen. We'll do a little bit more before we actually finish the shift. Hurt. Okay, I would like some ox and some tethers.
Tethers restored.
Alright, so now that the reactor's gone, we can go and pull some other stuff that's dangerous, like the coolant. So we can go and pull this stuff right now from the cockpit. It goes right out.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Let's dump those right in. I do love the range upgrades. Like, they're sparking a bit, but I don't actually care because I'm nowhere near it. It's great.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
And the grapple is very strong, so we can just do whatever it needs to do. We can reach, like, all the way to inside the cockpit. It's fantastic.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
There's a lot of lights in there, too, and they're all active. You would think when the reactor gets pulled, there'd be, like,
Secured.
I don't know, some kind of emergency procedure that automatically happens. Our emergency procedure is not, I guess, I mean, I would expect them to be automatic. The reactor goes away, or gets powered down, or whatever it is.
Account credit applied.
Like, you should have an automatic
Salvage
something
goal
happen,
cleared.
right?
Rewards allocated.
Like, it should be, something should happen. Oh, there's lights. Okay, those lights, unfortunately, so see, those lights look like they should be emergency lights. I mean, they should have their own power source, and anytime they're disconnected from the main reactor for whatever reason, they should light up. The computer terminals past the cockpit, I really don't want to do that right now. Okay, let's pull the thermal spreader out for sure. You go down there. And same with you. My neighbor's
Salvage
vacuuming
secured.
right now.
Applying credit.
It's 9 p.m. Don't entirely agree with it. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Go ahead and pull you
Salvage
back out. I
deposit
can
confirmed.
pull you out.
Applying credit.
I can pull you out for sure. Let me pull you both. You... No, you. No, no. Okay, get rid of the tethers. You. Come over. You do this. You come over here. And then you connect to that one. Okay, so you should both be pulled out. One's a little heavier than the other, but they should both pull in the same direction, theoretically. Come on, pull it out of the barge. You know you want to. Way to do exactly right, but it is pulling out of the barge. Yeah, there we go. It's working. Great, great, great. Okay. Tether stop. And then you go into the processor, like so. And you, I think, just direct to the processor, because you're pretty light. Yeah, there you go.
Valuable object processed.
Okay.
Credits deposited.
Now, we should probably go ahead and do the fuses for this. Also love to drag this forward, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Where are the fuses at? There's one over here. Let's wait for the timer to work out here. Okay, the lights cannot be lit up. There we go. That's one. The one I thought was over here. Where is it? It's not on this. Oh no, there we go. They're both on this side. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I mean, we can listen to it, I guess, if they think that helps. Never mind, not actually working. Okay, grab that. I don't know why the audio is not working. My suit's at full health, basically. I have no idea. Very strange. Well, I can visually see this. There you go. Okay, with that done, we should be able to pull the actual power source. Yep, all green lights. Pull that power generator out. So how does this generate power? I get how the reactor does it. It uses radioactive material, and it turns that radioactive material into power. That's easy. That's nuclear engineering, basically 101. How the hell does that power generator do it? Like, if it was like a transformer, I'd get it. Like, turning it from, like, DC to AC or whatever, but, or vice versa.
Account credited.
But otherwise, I have no idea how that's supposed to work. Let's go and take off this wall. Oh, except we can't do that right now, can we? There's stuff attached to that wall. Let's see what's attached in here. This is the airlock. What's attached to this wall? We've got seats theoretically attached. We've definitely got these storage bins attached. Take the storage bins off. Maybe the seats aren't attached? If the seats aren't attached, that makes it easier. I can't tell if the seats are attached or not. I know they're attached to the floor. I cannot tell if they're attached to the wall. I'm going to assume they are. Just because it makes it easier. Even if they're not, it makes it easier theoretically. We'll be able to dump all that stuff in the barge. Excuse me, I'm trying to get out. Thank you. Alright. Let me burn this structure away. And we should be able to just empty out the passenger section pretty easily.
Pay attention.
Almost to my next certification. If I can actually get the next cert, how's it gonna work? I need to get to... Oh, I don't think I can do it. 45. I don't think they're gonna give me 45 for the next salvage level. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. You go into the furnace, please. Thank you. Alright, then we just dump. Ideally, with me being still. If I move, then I could fall into the processor and die. I'd rather not do that. How did I lose the soft crate? It must have been attached to the wall. Okay, well, these things happen. Compared to the size of the ship, it's not that bad. Though it is going to slow me down and be able to get my certification that I want. Nope, don't pull me towards the wall. That's not as helpful.
Credits awarded.
Just trying to keep a brake on at all times, just to see if maybe that helps. The light matters less. These are going to count for more. And Maybe I dumped something by forcing the wall to move too fast.
Credits transferred.
These things happen. So these computer consoles cannot be for the benefit of the people in the passenger section, right? Like, what possible benefit could they get from that?
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Yeah, I didn't quite get to where I wanted to be. Oh no, 93. Okay, no. We totally made it. 93. Okay, I misread it then. Totally got it. The wires jump in the furnace. I'm okay with that. I saw the wires go past. I'm pretty sure they went into the
Credits
furnace.
deposited.
That's okay. Really did not like that connection at all.
Salvage
Wires
deposited.
died,
Applying
but
credit
that's
to
okay.
account.
Regulator right there, thank you. Oh, don't we have still one more section of the ship to be decompressed?
Salvage deposit.
I mean, it can't be that big of a section,
Account
because
credited.
we've done most of the ship now, but we should double check with systems just to be doubly
Salvage
extra
deposit
positive sure.
confirmed. Applying credit.
Many times you're not actually 100% sure, that's when it bites you in the ass. I want to say all the pieces of the ship are done, but I have this nagging feeling in the back of my head.
Salvage secured.
We haven't actually done all of
Account
it.
credit applied.
Light goes away, there's a lot of little pieces here.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Package of chips is gonna go fall into the furnace. Oh, okay, that's
Helmet
fine.
damage detected.
Just a little bit of helmet damage, not too bad. Don't fall into the processor though. Oh, it changes the music a little bit. Yeah, that would actually make this game a little bit better. Because having being able to use your own music, there's probably a way to do it.
Applying credit.
And the music for the game's fine, but you know, sometimes you get tired of whatever genre this is. I don't actually know what genre this is. Let's see, go and pull you. Okay, you're
Salvage
just
deposit secured.
garbage.
Credits awarded.
There you go. Okay, that's pretty empty. A good chunk of this stuff.
Salvage deposit
That's an
accepted.
expensive
Credit transferred.
freaking computer. I was looking at new computers because I'm always kind of looking for new computers. And the computer I want is going to cost me $3,000, which is insane. I mean, I guess it's what I paid for my current computer, but it still feels insane. I'm trying to remember what I paid for my current computer. I think it was more like $2,500, which I guess is still pretty nice. $3,000 though seems like a big jump in price. It's probably the graphics card that's causing that.
Salvage secured.
Fortunately, it's not $1,100 or $11,000 rather. $11,000 would be pretty crazy. $1,100 would be great. If I could get away with $1,100, decent computer, that'd be pretty good. The problem is my current streaming computer is about that, and unfortunately, it is struggling.
Credit applied.
If I want to do anything special, I have to weigh like what the streaming computer can handle. I kind of hate doing. One last piece here. I think we can pull the ECU and call it good.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So I always take the coolant because I think that's what we're supposed to do. But I think we can also dump it into the barge. But I don't know if that's actually a thing. Like I always grab the coolant, but I have a feeling we can do something else with it. Grab you. I need to drop the... If I can drop the floor here and just dump stuff directly down, that might help too.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Let's see if I can do something special with these. So if I grab you... Let's just pick up. Yeah, I don't think we can actually shove them in the barge. I'd like to. I don't think that's the thing. Theoretically, if there's a fire, you could pull the coolant at the right time. Let's... Oh, okay, that... something. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It just killed the tether. That's fine. Okay. Now the ECU is not going to come out until we can actually like move a wall away or something. Radiation filter right next to the ECU is problematic in and of itself. Oh, that's a different storage container. There's a lot of storage containers in here.
Helmet
Keep
damage
knocking
detected.
myself. Oh man, that almost knocked me into the furnace.
Salvage secured. Account
Would have been
credit
funny,
applied.
but definitely not helpful. wonder if this is like Link's approved music. Like, not the one I'm currently listening to, but the stuff that's usually there.
Account credited.
Like, Link's has a special contract trying to keep.
Salvage
Dump in
registered.
there. We
Transferring
have
credit.
3 more containers in the cargo section here. I don't know, are they cargo? You think maybe
Salvage deposit
commercial
confirmed.
planes ever refer to their passengers as cargo? Kind of a dark history of that back in the days of slavery. I say back in the days of slavery as if those days are gone. I'd like to think they're gone. There is still
Salvage
slavery going on in the world,
secured.
though.
Applying credit.
Now, let's see. Grab that. That goes to the barge as well. Okay, we got most of this.
Salvage deposit
Some stuff we can
secured.
pick up here and there.
Credits awarded.
Oops. That went away. What I meant to do. Yep, that fuse definitely did not survive the impact there. What if the heatsink here? Not that I need the heatsinks, but, you know, it's all you have to have. Okay, we got a very simple cleanup job on our next mission, our next ship, looks like.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So I think we'll go ahead and end here. Once I grab that. There you go. In the furnace you go. This should be fairly straightforward. The trouble is, I mean, I guess, I want to just finish it. Like, a good chunk of this stuff just goes into the furnace, right? No, not this part here. That goes in the barge. That does go in the furnace. No, that totally goes in the barge. Yeah, okay. So it's not as easy as that. I was thinking, like, maybe we just dice this thing up and shove it in the furnace, but
Material accepted.
that would be the lazy way of going. I don't want to do that. Take a little pride in your work, you know? At least the cockpit's done. And the reactor's done. Like, all the really dangerous stuff is done. So, that's how it goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and end the shift for today. See what horrible things we destroyed, but I don't think it was that bad. A couple of minor mistakes. Let's see. Yeah, 2 regulators, but that was from the decompression. Like, I had no control over that. Airlock console, I did miss that. That is correct. Aluminum panel, 1,000 kilograms. That must have been attached to one of the pieces I threw in the furnace. Let's see, the light. Did miss 2 lights. Missed some glass, but that was on purpose. More aluminum structure. One of the soft crates somehow must have been attached to the wall I threw in the furnace. And that must have been true of the hard crate too. Okay, so I definitely lost some stuff there. How in the world are you penalizing me for a bottle? Did I throw the bottle in the processor? That's what's going on here? Because the bottle usually go to the furnace. I guess maybe something flew past me and went into the processor instead. It's the only thing I can think of. That's weird. Well, still, under 2%. Let's see if we can keep it that way. I mean, we're still going to be destroying more doors. Still a lot more doors to destroy, but other than that, we did pretty well. And hey, expert salvager.
Certification level has been achieved. License level increased.
Huzzah. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This has been Hardspace Shipbreaker on PC Universe here, PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.